Pretty good. Welcome back to high school competition to parade. And here we are at the Yasin residence, so let's see what's happening. After ringing the doorbell, the trio parted cheese nervous glances. What if he doesn't listen? I shrug in resignation. All we can do is try. And if nobody answers, give it a minute, alright? I glance at my watch. He's taking forever. Continue waiting. Any second now, you'll see. It's a big house, so it can take a while sometimes. Wish I had your confidence. I just hope this kid doesn't doubt. She examined the bottom of the Barsana cave. Just as about to start the creep when the door clicked open. What do you want? Only a few minutes of your time, sir. He sighed lengthily. Alright, but only because I don't want the neighbors to start asking awkward questions. You have 5 minutes. Don't make me regret this. Thank you, Mr. Yamashima. 5 minutes is all I need. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Okay. Oh, let's try to. As the other file pass, I steal my nerve with a deep breath and follow them inside. After leading us through the living room of the hostel, regard us coldly. Okay, after that, we can continue on to the story. After leading us through the living room, your time starts now. Alright, it's about Michi. He raises his hand, cutting me off with a stern look. I knew this was a mistake. This conversation is over. I'm just about to nod in resignation when Katsumi stormed up to him. What conversation? He barely said a word. Izuki approaches to adopting a less confidential tone. With all due respect, sir, surely there's no harm in hearing Blade out, is there? As she motioned me forward, I present the gift set with trembling hands. This is for the whole family. A small peace offering. He regarded me worriedly. Just a few minutes, that's all I'm asking. That's a fleeting moment of hesitation on Mr. Yamashina's face. Alright, but this is just the last time I'm indulging you. I'll confess part of me is morally curious to know what you might say. Make no mistake though, if you plan on lecturing me on how to raise my daughter, my patience will expire. Understood, sir. It's just, surely you're aware how Michiru has been struggling, not with her studies, but with certain expectations. When he shakes his head furiously, I brace myself for a tirade. Just then, I hear the front door open, and two figures enter. Blade! What's he doing here? You have my report her around to invite this snake into our house? Don't worry, Makoto. He's leaving right now. No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done here. He glares indignantly. You offered 5 minutes, and I'm claiming every one of them. You may have not seen eye to eye, but you are a man of your word, aren't you? See Michiru cower behind her brother. I muster my courage. I have to speak up for her sake. With all due respect, sir, I don't think you know your own daughter. You dare show such disrespect in my own home? Surely, now you appreciate what a magnanimous influence he is, Michiru. I will not allow him to corrupt you any further. Go to your room now. She picks me with a plaintive look, fighting back tears. I can't let things end like this. I step forward in a sense of determination, extending my hand towards Michiru. What do you think you're doing? Her brother attempts to block her, but Michiru shoulders her way past. Blade! As I take my hand, Makoto appeals to his father in disbelief. With all eyes on us, I stare back vividly and plead on our case. Trust me, when I say there's more to Michiru than any of you realize, I've seen her constant struggle with an expectation placed on her. I watch her effort to break free and explore her true passion. There are not just things I've observed though. They're what she confident in me. Michiru, is this true? Well, When she finally nods, I squeeze her hand in a show of support. She feels caged like her entire life follows a script beyond her control. She wants to spread her wings, to soar in pursuit of her dreams. And and that's something I desperately want for her too. To chart her own course through life. You stumble now and then without fear of commendation. And what makes you think you got the position to give that to her? Because I've grown to care about your daughter deeply, sir. And I say it with all due respect for your family too. That's why I wanted you to disrespectfully. Yuzuki hold the gift and said once more. I'm sure you recognize this imprint on the seal. Yuzuki handkerchief is under the personal mentorship of the certain acquaintance. Mr. Takanaka send her regards. He and Makoto exchanged a look of utter surprise. Aren't you always saying what an impeccable judge of character she is? His father addressed Yuzuki. She's mentoring you. I have a privilege of being an intern at her bakery, yes. In particular recipe on his secret to blade. And he was driving force to inspire me to follow my dream. And not just a piece of offering either. Yuzuki made it as order to the Yashahima family. Please, sir, I've seen Michiru's incredible talent firsthand. He's right, Mr. Yamashina. I only wish I could write like little your daughter. As far as a rivalry goes, I couldn't have chosen a more worthy opponent. Michiru's little lip trembling. You guys, Blade, thank you all so much. She clenches my shirt, burying her tears against my chest. Especially you, Blade. You were there for me when I needed it most. Believe me when I say I have no idea how much it inspired me. She pulls away to wipe her cheek clear before confronting her father. What did Blade say is true. I never knew what it felt to be truly supported until he took me under his wing. He encouraged me to chase my dream without sacrificing my grades. Thanks to him, I'm at the top of the year now. Kasumi grimace. It's true, and that's not easy for me to admit, believe me. Mr. Yamashita regards his daughter with a look of abject surprise. Why didn't you tell me? Michiru struggled vigorously. Guess I was waiting for the right time. Well, this puts a new light on things. Come on, let's confer on those matters in the drawing room. As he goes through to the next room, I give Michiru a questioning look. She must have smiled, responding in a whisper as the other files out. If we have all our family meeting, don't worry, this is a good sign. Okay. Once we're all present here, other lunches into feels like a count room address. You get as I am that your grades are improving, that the rest is immaterial. Your friend here may lose your success, but it's my role to ensure you don't fail. Does that include discouraging Michiru from nurturing her writing talent? My daughter cannot simply imagine herself into a career in politics or the law. And if those aren't paths she's interested in exploring, he gives me a blank look. What alternative is there? You could try trusting her. This isn't about trust. It's all about making the decision. Meaning her inspiration, mean nothing. Expression are nothing but self-delusion. Without the me to see them realize. You're telling me you always aspire to be a lawyer? He falls silent for a while before responding in a wistful tone. My father wanted me to take over the family business, a small shop in the countryside. His children regard him to look of surprise. You never told us that. You actually wanted to become a lawyer? It was a difficult decision that led to many heated arguments. But that was a different time. Things were similar back then. Something never changed though. Like children wanting to strike on their own, regardless of what their parents might wish. Believe me, I only what's best for Michiru. Just as your father did to you, no doubt. It's different, Blade. No, we're more alike than you think. You want to become a lawyer because that's a part of your dream, just as your father wanted you to enlighten with his. Please, father, I've done everything I can to make you happy. My grades are right where you wanted them to be. What's more she to do to earn the chance to explore her passion? She deserves a chance to follow her dream, just as you did. If you read any of her stories, you wouldn't want her carrying a grudge against you either. You're seriously messed up. I wave her down practically. What I'm asking is for the chance to prove myself, Dad. I'll probably fail more than once, but that's all a part of learning to be a responsible adult. But I'm only trying to protect you, Michiru. I know, but you won't always be able to, no matter how hard you might try. I have to make my own mistakes, starting right now. And with that, she stride up at me and draw me into a passionate kiss. Michiru! With the room settled into silence, all I can hear is the rush of my own principles. Despite the burning star fixed on us, I embrace reckless impulses. I grasp her firmly by the waist as I lean in deepening the kiss. If you think for what feels like eternity, adrift is a mature passion. Her father will probably have to take it away in chains. But right now, I honestly couldn't care less. She's right after all. This might turn out to be a mistake, but at least we won't endure the regret of our living is unexplored. The air itself seemed all into silence as she pulls back so slightly. I gaze into her eyes, teasing a lock gently behind her ear. Her cheeks are flushed with a mix of timidity and defiance. Thank you for everything you've done for me, for everything you've been for me. You mean so much more to me you could ever know. I want everyone to hear bear witness to that too. With her fingers lashes together, she turns to face and stuns the audience. Yuzuki and Kasumi exchange at a look, surprised by their boldness. Her father looked incredibly uncertain of what the entire say or do. Have you been teleported into an anime series? I don't know. Does Blade have nosebleed right now? Mr. Machine is finding his voice at last. What did you hope to achieve from such a reveal display? Michiru shrugged defensively. That I'm capable of making my own choices. That even when I fall flat on my face, I'll be able to get up and dust myself off. Scold me if you wish, but from now on I want to choose my own way. Even if not what you might approve of. A flicker uncertainly crosses his face before his shoulders slump with a sign. You know I only want what's the best for you, Michiru. It's my duty to protect you, to steer you towards the right path. But what's the point of always doing what's right if I can learn from the experience? Her steady determination only seemed to grow more as gradually softened. I appreciate all of you've done for me, Father, but I need to walk my own path. The furrowed brows speak of the tension he feels between his sense of duty and her freedom. He glanced from his daughter to me, and then again, a glimmer of understanding. It's time to start and to recognize that I'm not your little girl anymore. You aren't losing me though, just giving me room to grow. The tension easier slightly and he nods reflectively. It was never about wanting to control you. I want you to be happy, Michiru. I just fear for your well-being, that's all. It's a harsh world out there, and I don't want you to suffer unnecessarily. Isn't that a part of life though? Taking the good with the bad, the bitter with the sweet. She turned to me with a final word. Besides, I have Blade to look out for me now too. She gave me a hand squeeze as she exchanged devoted look. I suppose this is a battle I cannot hope to win. All I ask is that you think of your future, Michiru. Is this really what you want? What will come of including your fancy for all your waking hours? There's an entire auditorium full of people who could answer that question. Not to mention a panel of judges who were initially recognizing how. You mean that silly contest? Michi nodded earnestly. Do you know what the grand prize was? After retrieving her bag, she pressed a gleaming trophy and bag at the side of the Karenina. Her father created the item closely Faro. A, a couple of keepsakes. Michiru shook her head. And summer writing, internship with Stephanie Krasrinya, the best-selling author. She nods in confirmation. It wasn't just a contest. It was an opportunity to learn the art writing from a true professional. Her father studied the decorated writing inside the front cover. If you still don't think her talent is worth celebrating, wait till you get a lot of this. Kasumi holds her phone, replaying footage from the award ceremony. So many people giving you a standing ovation. All because I got the story out of the air. Michiru isn't just talented, she has incredible acumen too. This internship might very well set her up for life. Well, it would be a prudent of me not to explore such an avenue. I would have to meet with Steph Adikadina in person though, of course. He is starstruck. Just then the door opened. What was that about, Steph Adikadina? I signed a deal with her agent regarding education initiative. You be seeing a lot of her then, because I won the writing competition as well. You won? Darling, that's incredible! The room filled with such elation that even Mokoto looked abashed. I've been looking out for my baby sister all these years. Yes, I couldn't see just how much you've grown. Michiru smiled reassuringly. It's alright, Mako. I'll get my revenge on the page. When he chuckled, she eyed me gratefully. None of this would have been possible without Blade. She turned to her parents. Please, won't you let him tutor me again? Her parents exchanged harsh words before father finally nods with a sign. Very well, if he agrees. The three girls cheer altogether, mingling with joy. I want you to insurance through Michiru. If you forge for your own path, you have to give it your all. Michiru nods nervously. You have my words. I'm committed to this. By the way, what's the letter, Mom? You've been holding it since you walked in. Oh, this? It came from in the mail. She handed it to Michiru. It's addressed to you, dear. To me? She opened it with a frown and only her eyes wide in disbelief. I can't believe it. Don't keep us in suspense. Yeah, spit it out already. I passed the entrance exam. A shock of the parent in face intensifies. An offering from King Kumura? Walking in my shadow yet again, I resist. Michiru, I'm so proud. I knew you could do it. Overwhelmed with joy, I swept her in the tight hug as her mother claps excitedly. This call for a celebration. Starting with cake. Now where did I... Oh, as she deserted the table, the door swing open as the housekeeper strides in. Her smile is wide that I almost didn't recognize as she set the tray down. I took the liberty preparing it for you. Before long, we all savor the sweet taste of success. Here's to making our wildest dream a reality. Okay guys, we'll continue the next part of the video. We're gonna celebrate for Michiru's exam. And that's all now. Hope you enjoy. So shall we move to the video? Goodbye.